What about now? There we go. Hey Carl, how's it going? Yeah, apparently there's this mute button on here that I don't know how to work.
There's like a 5-second delay between when you say something and I get it, just so you know.
All right. Did you just tell him thanks out loud thinking you were alive?
No. I don't want to tag because I'm trying to keep it from getting wet. So I use voice.
I probably am being quiet too. I haven't lost anything yet or anything, so the swear words aren't coming out. Not T. I don't quite know what you're talking about by you're not T, but or you're not 10. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know if you're hearing that or not, but MoDOT just missed another one. Yeah, but I haven't even had a bite.
They go from 1 to 3, 4, and then you let it.
Well, I appreciate you coming through here while you're eating. I also probably wouldn't type. No, Tim's not live. It's just me right now. I'm just trying to get the feel for it. See if it's something I enjoy or not. We gotta figure out a better placement for this camera so you don't keep seeing my feet all the time though. Yeah, that's him over there in the middle of nowhere. But apparently that's the spot to be because he's getting more bites than I haven't even gotten one. And we're using pretty much the same bait. Oh, I catch on mine up there. See, Tim's anchored up. I'm just over here. We're at Menard Pond. So I know Tim's got a couple videos about Menard. I've got one on the way. Well, should have been out a while ago. I just hate talking over myself. I was gonna go to Lake George, but I think it would have been a bit windy for either one of us to really stay put long enough. But so it looked like it's a pretty wide open lake, but what you guys aren't realizing that pretty much everywhere underneath me is grass. So you could really blind cast and have the potential to catch a really good fish. Speaking of grass, I can't even use my pedals right now because I'm all gummed up. What you eating, Carl? What am I doing here? So where's the invite at? That sounds, well, never mind. Indiana's pretty far away. But cooking, grilled chicken sounds pretty good. If it wasn't pouring on us the last night or two, I might have actually made some myself. Try this beaver dam over here real quick and see if this isn't oh, looks like a road dog might be hooked up. He's a little bit farther away now, so I'm not gonna be able to see him, but this is the amount of grass that's coming out of my propeller right now. We got one. I don't know how big it is. He'll put it in the comments. Yeah, we were expected to get 4 to 6 inches of rain throughout the next 4 days, but it looks like we really just got the one day of consistent rain. But we needed it though. Yeah, absolutely needed it. Two-pounder? Well, looks like I'm losing. So he might have something else, or he lost something. You hear him out there yelling. We don't need an official scoreboard or anything going on up there. I like the win, but I don't like it to be seen if I'm losing. It'll be a shame if I can't get one off this beaver dam right here, so should be able to get caught up. This Mr. John, apparently I hear him mumbling over there, said he got all the way to the boat. He's getting pretty known for those missed giants, so one of these days he's gonna land one. The dragonflies are starting to come out a little bit. They normally end up a little bit more on the surface. See, I normally catch fish on this pond, but I don't normally catch giants. I catch a bunch of carbon copies of about 1.5 pounds fish, so I know they're here. If push comes to shove, I've got my giant bait I'll just throw all day just to try to catch the one. Hey, how's it going, Underdog? Thanks for coming by. Just some time for me to get a nice little bird nest going on in here. I mean, catching them could be better. Now, granted, I haven't had a bite yet, so I don't know if you guys heard that one or not. Right around here, I actually caught a 9-pound channel on a crankbait, so we'll see what happens. I'll take that right now. Picks up. I might say out here do a little bit of catfishing. I don't know if Tim John is there or not, but we know we're good for the bugs at least. There we go. No. Well, that ain't gonna make the cut. That's pretty good size sunfish though. Got the wrong species going on here. Yeah, you would make a good fish sandwich. That's honestly, I've been catching a lot of that same size panfish out here on topwater. So there's a pretty healthy population of those sunfish here, which tells me that there should be a big bass and big catfish in here. Something's gotta be eating them. Oh yeah, there we go. This is what you guys came to the live stream for, right? I don't know if I count that as one. Chilling, I definitely not after any sunfish today. But for the sake of not losing, I'm okay with it counting. Not here to discriminate, you know. It's the way of the world now, right? Equal opportunity for everybody. Being really good at finding loose trees today. I might have to turn and go the other direction so you guys can actually see the bank that I'm working down instead of just out in the middle of nothing. So I guess the question is, Mo or Tim, are we gonna go for big fish or most fish? There's Tim again, just out there floating in the middle of nowhere. Which is apparently where I should be. Most bass. I was hoping you were going to say the biggest. I have a white bait that I've been looking forward to putting out there that's only about 8 inches. Probably gonna try it anyway. See what happens. Who said that? That's a biased opinion. Have you seen the way you behave sometimes? there's a pretty good chance I don't catch anything on the bait that I'm throwing right now, Carl. It's 8-inch wake bait. But if I do get one, or yeah, Carl and Charlie, if I do get one though, I think we're gonna take over on size. Hey, well, let me tell you, some of the bluegill that we get and some fish that I catch out of here hit harder than the bass do. And they make you think that you've got yourself a big old bass. See, if you really want to see me win, no, I have not caught anything else. But see, if Tim starts pulling away too far, I'm gonna go over by him and start casting this thing. I appreciate that, Tim. However, I'm also completely okay for the first time with there only being a few people in here. I can barely keep track of what you guys are saying to begin with, or know if anyone's even hearing me. Well, apparently they hear us. So I did a little bit of a bait change. We'll see if I can't jump ahead of Tim here real quickly. We're almost to a couple of those spots that I generally catch a couple of them. The wind's definitely making it hard to power fish though. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's just throw her into the tree some more. Oh, I'm doing a rescue mission for that one. That's one of my favorite lures. And unfortunately, they cost too much money. Oh, there we go. So Moto, I think you were on the phone when I showed what my secret weapon's gonna be if you start catching too many fish. Starting to look like a good way to catch 3-pounder video today, or 3-pounders today, huh? say we get a fish in the next 15 minutes. I feel it. Bite. I don't know how he missed the face full of treble hooks, but oh, Modoc's hooked up. Maybe I'll just put the camera on him and let him do his thing, because he's finding them. It's like another small one. Carl, I might stay here for a little bit. I've got a catfish pool with me today. I didn't bring any bait, so if I do, I'll probably try and catch a bluegill or two and cut it up for some cut bait. But I'll be out here for a little while still, at least. Yeah, I don't know if I like this whole live thing. I haven't had a bird's nest like this in a long time. for me. Doesn't seem to be that way today. Oh, they're gonna jump behind me instead. I don't know, I might have to go join Tim out in the middle of nowhere, line casting. Seems to be the better way to catch them right now. That sun coming out might help. Bring them up to the surface some. Could blame it on the live curse. You can't catch the fish when you're on live. Oh, there's a bite. Something small though. See if we can't go aggravate it again for the heck of it. I actually really expected that for either one of us to catch a bunch of fish today with the amount of rain we had the last 2 nights and the wind today. I feel like it should have been a really good day. I'll put you guys on pause here in a little bit. I'll have all my water in my truck. happened there? I feel like I'm getting a lot of bluegill just lipping at my walking bait here. I appreciate that, Carl. I still kind of, I don't know if I like the location of where the camera's at right now, because it's kind of right where I like to hold my rod. So that I might have to figure out a little bit better location for it, but with a pedal drive, it's kind of hard to put it in front of me because my feet go there. Has it been pretty laggy at all? Fortunately, you could have put the camera on Tim today so he can show you guys how to catch fish, because I'm not doing it. And when it comes to catfishing, I'm really not the one to follow. I am going to make a run back to my truck real quick and grab my water. I'll put you guys towards the lake. There's the Modog, just hanging out. Yeah, I don't know. So right now my housing for the pedal drive, I just have my net velcroed on there. I thought about putting my phone there, but I don't know if I have anything I'm gonna be able to brace it on. So I can't really put a T-track in there without having to screw anything into it. And I don't know where the drive itself is at. So right now I really just have the I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. It's on a T-track behind me on a little camera boom. So it's pretty much sitting behind my seat right now. But it is nice that I can move move it around back and forth. and you'll guys will start bouncing like that because I kick it with my shin when I'm pedaling. So I've got to figure out a little bit. What I'll probably end up doing is finding somewhere else for my net, and you can see a little gap right there where my battery box is at. I'll probably put a T-bar across, or a T-track across the middle there, and then put the camera boom right there in front. Set you guys down for a couple minutes here while I grab my water out of the truck, and then I'll go right back to it. What's going on here? So let me ask you guys this. What do you guys prefer seeing on the lot? Bass fishing or the cod fishing like Modog's been doing lately? Or the cat fishing? What? Earlier I was talking to everybody, but there's only, I think just Carl in, or maybe somebody else now. I'm not worried about it. I just want to test it. I probably won't stay alive the whole time once we go catfishing. So if you want to hop on and.
I'm telling you, I had that fish and I had this, and I reached out.
I'll go forward. Okay.
I don't want to break it.
No, you're good.
But I had it right beside me. I reached like this, and I had the pole up here.
That's why I have the net.
It was only barely.
Oh, I don't think the net's gonna do me any good with that treble hook sitting in it right now.
It's like a 5-pounder. It's like this big.
It's stingy today.
Huh?
It's stingy today.
They should have been good. I don't know what's going on.
It is stingy.
I know they're not up along the bank, I can tell you that.
I definitely found that out. Cause I normally catch them along that cove.
You went down there, did you go that way?
No. I might go into the tulies here though. Hard Deer 79 is live, so that's where everyone's at. Chilling's saying. Yep, I mean that's fine, chilling. If you want to go there too, I was really just testing it out. I may not. I may not go live all that much longer today. I might try it again if we go catfishing and find a spot and just kind of hang out for a little bit. But I gotta get in the mindset of where these fish are at right now because I'm losing right now and I don't like that.
You're only down one.
Two.
You're down two.
Yeah. But yeah, today was really just a test. There's a couple things I want to try to do with the app. Couple little like add-ons you can put onto the screen, but I'm still messing around with it. So I do appreciate you coming in. I'm not sure who the other. I don't even know how to tell who the other person is in here yet. It says 3, but I'm pretty sure it's still Charlie. You would think it would. Let me. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try. If you want to head over, that's fine. I'm not the most talkative person anyway in these things. I'm sure eventually it'll come, but for now I'm still trying not to say words I shouldn't say. So we'll go with that. If it's still going. As of now, I clicked something and I lost the whole screen and everything. guess that's good to know. I can leave the stream and it'll stay live for me. And then I can answer the...
You can say whatever you want.
Oh, I try...
watch Milliken fishing.
Oh yeah,
He says all the time.
I know, but that's part of his fan base, though. That's not what I'm here for. It's not.
Getting ready to catch fish right
Are you? I thought I was going through over there. I was feeling really confident. Nothing. And I really don't know why. But let me fix this little mess going on here. So that's one downside about having this the net right here is when you use treble hooks, it lets you catch everything.
Function would be good out here too.
I've tried. And see, if I was a smart man too, I would swap out the hook on this thing because I straightened out one of the treble hooks on it the other day. If you can see it or not. Yeah, straighten that thing out. And I'm just too lazy to swap it out. So hopefully that doesn't cause me to lose a big fish. Yeah, and see the mount I have right now for the angle that I want to hold it, it's not going to hold it high enough. The longer it keeps slipping down. So I've actually never been in any of Hot Deer's channels, Carl. I don't know what all he does over and everything, but I've heard the name before, and I mean I know a lot of you guys all follow the same group of people. So if one person's live, it's where everybody does, and that's fine. Like I said, today is really just a test run to see if I can find a lake that's gonna let me do it all the time. Because if you've ever lived over here where we're at, we have dead zones all over the place. One of the lakes that I thought about going today, I probably wouldn't have been able to, I'd have to stand on like a 5-meter circle to be able to do it. I might have to throw a frog on here pretty soon. And get back here in all these little weeds. I just hate how slow it is to work a frog. So you'll see where like the different like when Modog fishes, he sits put in a lot of other spots where I'm constantly on the move. I don't like to sit in one spot, which is why I think me and catfishing probably aren't the best of friends. I get too impatient. If I don't catch anything in a couple minutes in a spot, it's not where you need to be. Yeah, I may not be able to make it through here. been pretty thick back here. So the last time I came back here, I was able to paddle over all this stuff. Yeah, catfishing is easier, but it also I feel like it's almost harder to actually if you get on them, it's great. But I think I'm in the mindset of I want the biggest fish in the lake. I'm not looking for small fish that much anymore. I'm always looking for the biggest fish in the lake, and I get impatient with small fish after a while. I get impatient with not getting a bite after a while. I used to love sitting on the bank and catfishing with a campfire, put a bell or something on, you're not even really paying attention to the poles. But I think what happened was when I started trying to do the tournament fishing out of the kayaks is I got too complex. I need to simplify things again. I overthink. I have to have a rod and reel for everything, every kind of technique, which you really don't need. So I think that's one thing I might like about going back into catfishing is the simplicity of it. And I know a lot of people say a fish is a fish, but I think we get spoiled over here on these ponds out here. They make you feel good sometimes. They're good confidence boosters. I go to some of the bigger lakes now, and it's a hassle. But I am really surprised that neither one of us, me or Tim, have caught more fish. The weather's right. Has a storm the last 2 days. It should be on fire, honestly. Tim, maybe we should have went to Lake George. That's the lake that never isn't normally firing. Maybe they flip-flop today. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get out of the little cove here. It's a lot shallower than I remember it being. Wow, I didn't really, we've only been out for 2.5 hours. We really haven't been out here that long. That's kind of encouraging. I don't think it's time anymore. I haven't heard him yelling. He typically yells when he's got one, especially if it's a good one. So some people have a loud hook set. His hook set, he says, "Oh," just about every time, I feel like. See, the problem with this lake is there's a lot of areas that look really good. And I don't know if you can see here, like this grass, it's like this across the entire lake. So there's some areas where I can actually use my pedal drive, and there's other areas where you can't move. But it's grass throughout this whole entire lake. So it makes it challenging. You're kind of looking for a needle in a haystack. That's why you see a lot more top water from us, because we don't have to worry about it getting snagged up. I need to yell more, I don't know. Well, so the problem is MoDod's very good at taking pictures and publishing them. Me, however, I am not. So if he catches fish, I know. That's the reason why, how we know that I won the other time we had a challenge out at with French Lake. Is he had picture proof that said he didn't catch as many as he said he did. Yeah, it's because he's taking pictures. So I'm assuming. I may try to see if I have any worms and start, well, I don't know if we're quite ready for the 12-inch worm to come out, but I'm gonna see if I can't try something else. I'm guessing Cody is the deer hog, or hog deer. I think what I'm gonna do is go find some grass ledges and start flipping those and see if I can't find a flipping bite. This does not look like where I want to be. So those stickers that you guys give out all the time, I didn't realize how much those things cost. I looked at some of them, and cost a little bit more than I expected them to. I got some labels made for the baits, and they don't cost nearly as much as like the sticker decals do. So I see now why it's such a big deal to get one. I had a bite there. Possibly even trying to get some hats made. And I found, that's a big old log. I probably wish I would have seen that earlier. Yeah, so almost $1 a piece. That's about what I see for a lot of them. I actually really like your sticker. That flag really cool. I think about $1 a piece is what I've seen for most places, or just under $1 a piece. And obviously, if you buy more than that, then it gets cheaper if you buy more than 30 or so at a time. But with my 9 subscribers, I think I'm gonna hold off. But I'm sure part of that's my fault with only having one video. So I record a lot. There's a lot of times where I only catch a few fish, and it's, in my mind, it's not really worth the whole time and effort. But I think for me, the biggest thing is, I don't know if I would say I'm a perfectionist, but I don't like to release something if I don't feel like it's a standard that I would watch something on. So my first video, that thing took me probably a month on and off to make, with a lot of it just being I didn't like the way my voice sounded during the voiceovers or things like that. So I'm not recording today, but as far as every other day I come out here fishing, I generally have the camera on. And Modog just realized he doesn't have a camera today either, so no video from him today either. Man, I really don't understand how I can't get out of these logs. They should be all in this. It's a stubborn day out here today. I really don't understand why either one of us aren't getting more fish. I like that brown, Carl. I really do. I thought about, mine's just real basic right now. I had a buddy of mine draw up the picture of it, so I don't have any other design, but free design is better than no design, I guess. Yeah, I'll talk to him about it. Actually, I think I might have won one. Some heavy grass, apparently. But I don't remember. I can pester him whenever. Especially if he goes live, I know where he's at. I can go and when he's out on the water, go plant a bunch of snakes by his truck and see what he does. I want to do that. Man, this grass is thick today. I can't even get this thing out there. Yeah, I guess that's an easier way to get it, huh? Just email you. Man, this grass is something else today. This is getting kind of ridiculous that I haven't got a fish yet. Oh, I'm lying. Oh no, that's a stick. I think he just had a carp on line. I don't even know what that was. He looked like it was a good size though. I don't think he snagged it. In the meantime, I'm stuck down here on a tree or something, I think. Felt like it hit like a fish. What was that? It had a weird tail. So yeah, it almost like a big old gizzard shad tail. I mean that's a massive shad though. That's bigger than most gizzard shads I've ever seen. Oh, it was dead already? Tim's got some mysterious fish. We about to come check this thing out. Look at carp. Or that's a shad tail. That might be like a state record gizzard shad right there. So
maybe it's a mirror carp?
No, that's a shad.
It doesn't have scales.
That's a shad.
That's smooth.
That's a shad. 100% gizzard shad.
Holy crap.
I'm gonna get a weight on that thing and look it up later because you might have the state record gizzard shad right there. Well, my phone's on live, so he caught a big shad. I don't even understand how that's possible. That makes me think that my 8-inch gizzard shad bait shouldn't be that far off. Does it have the like traditional like black spot a shad does?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have that traditional like black spot of a shad?
Yeah, I mean, it don't have any spot.
It's too skinny for a carp, I think.
That is a 1.5 pound shad. It has to be a shad.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Those carp have scales. Oh my God.
Unless it's some kind of drum.
No, it's not a drum.
No, that's a shad. So that's not too far off then, huh?
No, I mean, if they're eating these.
Well, but that might be the problem, is they're not eating those. And that's why it got that big.
I mean, there's tons of perch in there.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's it.
Golden shiner.
Well, I think we got catfish bait for about a month.
Pound and 1.8 is what it was. 1.8 pounds.
So apparently my 8-inch ginger shad bait wasn't too bad of an idea to throw it out here.
Well, yeah, if you can get it through the grass.
It's weight bait.
Huh?
It's a weight bait. It only goes under a foot. I have been, but it's one of those things.
Go out there where I was sitting.
I was throwing it up against all there.
Listen, this pond, straight in front of me, about 100 yards, is nothing but moving.
Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, I catch bass over there all the time, though. Well, we're gonna... I don't know, my bluegill didn't count. See, now he wants to count off species. It did not weigh over a pound. But I will say that's probably one of definitely the biggest shad that I've ever seen. So now I'm basically gonna anchor up and throw this big old shad bait around all day and see if I can't catch something now. Although I don't know if my anchor is gonna let me sit here. How deep is your anchor? Like how tall is it?
Oh, it's 8 foot. You can touch there.
Not what this was saying, but alright. Let's see if we can't find it on this big old 8-inch bait. So I wonder if I've been throwing the wrong color here the whole time. I've been throwing bluegill the whole time. I'm talking about every time I've been here. I throw bluegill color for everything on the ponds.
Yeah, I've been throwing the white and the black and blue chatterbait.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a shad that big here, or ever in general.
That is crazy. Can you imagine what if there's something big enough to eat that?
Well, I mean, so that now that makes me have two theories. One, they're not eating shad, or there's just that many shad here that one's been able to get away from everything and get that big. I've seen a bunch of like threadfin minnows here.
What is it eating to get that big?
All the grass, I mean, all the grass. They're plankton eaters. What was that?
I think we should shock this pond.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if the Game and Fish guys know about it. I actually have another idea that I think might produce some fish.
I'm gonna go subsurface on this thing. Yeah, I mean, again, Carl, that's fine. I'm not too worried about people coming here. I've got one video out. I'm not a someone that people are really all following and everything. I just really want to get my feet wet on the live and see if I have even the capability of doing it out here. I can't just go live through YouTube like other people can, so I gotta use another app that allows me to stream into it. Oh, I disagree. So I will say, so I watch TikTok a lot, and they have the people doing their catfishing, and they have like 1,000 people in there, 100,000 likes or whatever, but people are just repeatedly hitting the same people are repeatedly hitting it. But from what I've seen from the community that's on YouTube, it's the same tight-knit community. On TikTok, it's just a bunch of random people liking each other, and there's not, except for a couple of them, there's not that real community. Whereas on here, I feel like the people who are on here generally would really have their back if someone needed it. I like that aspect better than I do that whole TikTok side of it, where it's like, okay, cool, I have 300,000 likes, but what does that mean? Yeah, exactly, Carlos. The more personally you get to know people a bit more, and again, like Modod said, he's not getting 100,000 people in there or whatever, but he gets 30, 40, but he knows them all, and that to me is more important than having a ton of people and not knowing. I think as a society now, we worry more about what we have on likes and follows more than the connections, and I think that's the wrong way to go about things. But like Modok just said, I don't know how we're not catching more fish today, man. They should be red hot today. Well, I do appreciate you hanging out here, though, Carl. I really do. Again, I know you don't have to. There's no pressure for you to stay here or watch somebody else's. But again, I really do appreciate you being here. Hopefully, we'll catch some fish for you. That is the goal. That is why we're here. Things just aren't quite going the way we would like them to right now. Although I will, so this is one of the, I'm testing my abilities in open pour swim baits, and this is one of the ones I've made so far. It's trying to make it like a bluegill pattern. It's not quite there, but I'm gonna try a little bit more. I got some more plastic coming in a bigger mold, and we'll try that, and eventually I'll start selling my stuff. I'm just not satisfied with my stuff yet. It's not just for your account, Carl, I'll be honest with you. It's for our account too. There really is no reason why we're not catching more fish today. I mean, we've had the storms. I mean, yeah, the water's a little bit more muddier because of the rain, but this is the most wind we've had in a little while. I mean, we should be, I feel like we should be on them, but we definitely are not. I mean, the water temperature is at 79 degrees right now. It's been in the high 80s. We're looking at 89, 90s for the last couple months. So I really don't know why we're not getting more. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna try and do an underspin and see if I can't draw them up to the top a little bit, but not quite all the way on top. But again, it's where we're at. I mean, it's just a lot of needle in a haystack fishing. You're just trying to hope you catch the one coming out of the grass at the time that's hungry. I'm gonna go try and work the bank a little bit more because this isn't working out the way I like either. Like I said, Modar a little more patient than I am to sit in one spot and fish the flat. I gotta be moving. So if I had to predict, oh, well, here you go. Right there in front of me, all this stuff going on. I was just gonna say, if I had to predict, from around that big tree that's sticking out there and into that cove is where I would catch my next fish. But now I got stuff jumping right here in front of me, so let's see what happens. Well, I do have an extra kayak if you ever come out this way and you link up with us. I think MoDog has an extra one as well. My extra one is basically the kayak I have, just a paddle version. It's the one I started off with. And I say it's my wife's kayak now, but I think she's been on it once. So I just call it my extra. So about where I'm at right now, the grass line starts to drop in, so I might be able to find some cruising here. I'm about to put a Cinco on or something so I can catch a fish and get caught up. Go to the cheater baits. It's really 2-0 really is what we're going with. We're still going off of bass. What we came out here for. So yeah, he's got me 2-0 right now. some of my, this little corner right here seems to be one of my highest producing areas, and I don't really understand why, but it is. But that's generally been when it's been 100 degrees outside and these trees are creating the shade, so they may not be where they're supposed to be now. Got a couple small bites. Oh, maybe I should just do catfishing. This whole bass fishing thing ain't working out for me. I can't believe I haven't caught one yet. Alright. Maybe time to make some noise. I don't know if Modog caught anything else. You still at the 2, Modog? was that? Isn't that ridiculous? Come on, fish. Where you at, man? There's no reason why we shouldn't have caught one already.
Carl, you got anything big plan coming up? Or yes, yeah, Carl. Oh, Tim may have something. What are you on the floor for? Mudod said, "Oh my God," I think, so I might be in trouble here. He either lost one or he's got one. No, I was going to visit family. September, you might be able to get a nice fall bite for the bass out there at some of those lakes. Well, fish may pick up. I'm starting to hear a little bit more surface action. I've never been up to Florida personally, but so I'm not really sure where that's the ends in that area. But I know there's Lake Okeechobee. There's a couple other big names out there that produce some big old fish. All I know is whenever I do the online tournaments and people from Florida, Texas, and California are there, I get destroyed. Oh, I just had one swipe at it as I was pulling it up. Oh, yep, my dog missed it. That's. And what's funny is, I think everything he's throwing is full of treble hooks everywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. At least they're getting bites. I'm not even doing that. Yeah, I'd be nice to get out, but again, it all depends on what you're there for. I know my wife, she's not a fan of Florida. She hates how humid it is. She hates how hot it is. She's just not a fan of it. So I don't know how often I'd ever be able to get down there. Man, I got stuff like coming to the surface all around me, but I just want no part of anything.
Seeing the chat?
I'm seeing, yeah, stuff bouncing everywhere.
You need to throw your either your weight or your crankbait.
I'm throwing a fluke at it.
Oh yeah, well you should be catching. They're all over there and they're running some stuff. Unless the catfish are chasing them.
I mean, it's around this bank where I caught that catfish on that crankbait. But yeah, I'm throwing a weightless fluke now, and I still can't.
I cannot believe. We're not catching them. I mean, I've missed a bunch.
Said Sunfish King went live. So I'm probably gonna pop off here. If we go catfishing, either myself or Modog might go live, but I'm probably gonna pop off for now. I appreciate you coming in. But yeah, we really don't have a whole lot to show right now anyway, so it still doesn't make any sense to me, but I do appreciate you coming in, Carl, and hopefully the next time we do this, I'll be able to catch some fish. I'm gonna get off anyway, Carl. I'm gonna try and reposition my camera a little bit for the next time. It's actually my way a lot for this particular action now. I'd normally be trying to jerk the fluke right here with the camera's at, but now I'm trying to come behind it. So that, and my wife texted me like 3 times, so I should probably answer her to make sure she's not uh-oh. Well, we'll wait a second because I think Modog might be hooked up. Sounds it's like probably about a 1.5 pound, 2 pounder, maybe a little bit more. So we're gonna come eavesdrop on them. No, maybe not quite that big. Oh, he might be 2. Sorry, I really need to get off the live so that people don't see me getting skunked and getting beat down, because this is getting embarrassing now. Yeah, he's probably 1.5 pounds, 2.
I'll tell you in just a second.
He might be over 2.
2.9.
2.9.
2.9.
So on that note, I think it's time for me to sign out and let trying to figure out these fish because it ain't working out for me right now.
I need a picture. What the heck?
See, like he has no camera going. He has nothing. He's just fun fishing. That's when you catch the best fish. If I were to turn my electronics off and just fish by instinct, I'd probably do better. But all right, Carl, I do appreciate you, and I think, oh, here he left. Oh no, maybe he didn't. There's only one person left. Whoever's here, I do appreciate you guys coming in. That just went pretty well. It was almost 3 hours without any interruptions, so.
I won.
He's won for now. The day's not over. I've been letting him get his confidence up. I still have the snake lure to scare him off. All right. Thank you.
See you guys later.
And have a good day.